I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. You've heard it said it's not just shopping, it's retail therapy. As a bumper sticker or a joke, that could be amusing, but for those who spend to relieve stress, it's not really so funny. Medicating or soothing painful feelings with spending is no healthier a behavior than medicating with alcohol or food. When stressed or in difficult circumstances, some people drink. Some folks eat. Others spend. I've worked with several clients with extreme forms of this behavior who described their spending clearly as an addiction. It gave them a physical high similar to what is experienced by an alcoholic or a drug addict. Like other addictions, it had destructive consequences, such as creating overwhelming debt, draining life savings, destroying relationships, and even ending up in stealing from family members or employers. Using spending as a medicator, it doesn't always show up in such dramatic ways. Even people who seem to live moderately and manage money responsibly can be therapy spenders who spend in order to make themselves feel better. When I met Alexandria, for example, she was single in her 40s, had a well-paying job, a substantial net worth. She was investing part of her income. She was current on all her financial obligations and had only a modest amount of debt. She is certainly not spending behind her means or jeopardizing her future security. She didn't appear to be in any financial difficulty. When we looked at her budget, however, Alexandria was clearly uncomfortable with some of her spending habits. Instead of simply reassuring her that she was managing her money well and not overspending, I explored this issue. Eventually, I brought up the possibility that she might be medicating her difficult emotions with spending. It was an aha moment for her. She told me, "I've been doing that for years." Alexandria's problem wasn't the amount that she spent. It was the reasons behind her spending. If she had a stressful day at work, she'd go to the mall in much the same way another person might stop at a bar for a couple of drinks on the way home. Shopping, finding bargains, buying herself gifts were unthinking actions that she used to soothe herself when she was upset. She never did stop to ask herself whether she needed or had use for or even wanted the things that she bought. She didn't spend more than she could afford, but she was spending time as well as money unproductively. She was also cluttering her house and her life with clothes she didn't wear, knickknacks she didn't care about, and gadgets that she never used. Once she realized the emotional reason for her shopping, Alexandria was able to find more constructive ways to deal with the stress. She learned that a conversation with a friend, writing in her journal, meditating, taking a walk, all of these could serve the same purpose as a trip to the mall and were healthier responses to make to difficult days and situations. For her, recognizing that she was using shopping to soothe her emotions was enough to help her change. But others whose behavior is more deeply ingrained might find change a little more difficult, if not seemingly impossible. In such cases, the clients might benefit greatly from working with a financial therapist with the expertise to help them look at the emotions underlying their spending patterns. The important point for a financial planner is to look beyond the numbers. The main issue isn't whether a client's retail therapy is affordable or whether it's causing serious financial difficulties. If a behavior is creating discomfort for clients, as it was for Alexandria, helping them explore what lies behind it might be a valuable service. Thanks for listening.